Did you know that the brain continues to grow irrespective of how old you are? Well, isn't that fascinating? Hi guys, my name is Sheetal Singh, your Empowerment Life Coach. I was going through a lot of articles which was connected with how the brain functions and how the emotions are triggered and those kind of aspects. And I came across this very interesting factor which I would like to share with you all. Well, we all know that our brain is a very complex mechanism, right? It is such a complex system that we have no idea how it works, and there's still no complete clarity of how things are working in the brain. So, while going through all these articles, there's certain things that I understood which was very fascinating. The thing here is, along with your limbic system and amygdalum, there is also something called as reptilian complex, which works together along with these three, which creates the most famous reactions that we have of the fight and flight. Well, we do know that fight and flight exists, but there is another characteristics which is showing up in this, that is your freeze mode. So how does this fight, flight and freeze mode work? Now let's say, for example, you're crossing the road, okay? And while you're crossing the road, you see that a car is approaching you at full speed. What do? Well, generally there could be only three reactions because we are designed, or these three structures are designed to protect us from the danger. So the first reaction we would do is probably jump out or run out of the way from the car. So that is your flight mode. The second reaction is you stop the car with your hands or legs or whatever it is, like a Superman, and most of us wouldn't do that, and that is your fight response. The third response is you just freeze. Your body just freezes. You do not know what to do. It's just like a rabbit caught in a spotlight, right? So you just freeze and you don't know what you should do. Your body doesn't know how to respond to it at that particular situation. That is your freeze. So these are the three main reactions that we have. That is your fight, your flight, and your freeze. So how is this connected and why was it very fascinating? Now, these things are connected in today's world. I'll tell you how. Okay, let me put it across this way. Now, this is a danger which our brain is created to protect us, right? Now, our brain does not understand the difference between a perceived danger and a real danger. For it, even the perceived danger is a danger. So when I'm saying perceived danger, let me explain that a bit for you. We are the only species, as the humans, who actually think that who are actually capable, in fact, of worrying about things which could probably never happen. Okay, now that could also be termed as stress. Okay, so this is something which the brain doesn't know, that it is perceived danger and not the real danger. So what is the stress? It's actually a defense mechanism. Okay, so what happens when you're in stress? Your brain gets into this thought that, okay, you are in danger because it's perceived, and then it gets into this defense mechanism, and the emotions that comes out and the reactions that you have to it is very different. For example, anxiety. So anxiety is nothing but we can say, or it is connected to something similar to the flight mode. When you're very nervous, you have an interview or you have a presentation or you have a test, you become very nervous. So that is actually your flight mode, where your anxiety and your nervousness comes in place. Next, say for example, you had a very, very hectic day at work and which was not very good. What do? You come back home and you lash out for small things with your family. That is your your fight mode. So it comes out in aggressiveness. So your fight mode comes out in the form of aggressiveness. Now, say for example, you have so much work and you're lost. You don't know where to start from. You feel this helplessness because you're so confused. You don't know what you need to start in. You start feeling worried about it. That is your freeze mode. How much it is connected, right? This was something which was very fascinating to me. So while this is very fascinating, there is one good thing which I again started off, that is about the neuroplasticity. That's nothing but our brain has the capacity to go ahead and build and grow and have new connections along with the neuron. So don't lose hope that we have. Though our brain is designed for protecting us, let us remember that we are in the generation where we can go ahead and change it. So we are not stuck at whatever we are doing. So watch this space for more. If you like this video, do like, comment and share, and watch out for this space for more. There's more coming up. See ya.